Hi. You always knew that there was something else. You lived surrounded by people that lived like that was it. That's it. And you lived it in the same way. But deep down yourself, you always knew that there was something else. That everything has two sides and you were just living one. And on this side you had dreams and desires and things that you desire to experience, and you never touch them. Like deep down you believe that, but you never see all these things coming into fruition, coming for real, finding you. And you are about to experience the other side. Like there is the coin, you lived on the one side and you are approaching the other side. Like you are on one side of the coin and you are moving and moving, and you are going to experience the other side. And you always knew that that was not whole, that was not everything. Each time you lived every moment of your life, every second of your life, there was something to discover. There was something to unlock, something to find out. And you lived your life feeling that you were supposed to discover something, to find something. You lived your life missing something. There was something missing. Like you had to find that. There was no way that you were not going to find that. And it's like you found it now. It's like it's not a nebulosa anymore. It's not a cloud anymore. It's like you went through, you crossed the cloud to the other side, and you finally can touch it. You finally can touch your desire, your dreams. Everything that you tried to see in your life, to experience, was never just a trying, was also a believing it. You always believing it. I was always something like you knew, without knowing anything. At the time you didn't have any tools, you didn't know how to do it, you didn't know the way, you didn't know anyone to do it. Maybe you had, these dreams, man, you had no idea how to make them true, or you had a desire to live the life in a different way from your family, from your friends, from your co-workers, or just you had a desire to be different, to feel yourself, to be yourself, to feel free, to experience love, to love yourself, to live in a different way from all your generations, from all your lineage. You always felt to be the guide, to be the pillow, to be the maestro, to be the guidance for all people around you. And you never find your own solutions, you never find your answers, because you are just at one side when you are supposed to be, to be present for all that is all around you. And now on the other side you discover that the only way to be present with everything around you is to be within yourself, is to be with you. And there's no doubt anymore, because you always knew that. You always knew that, and you never knew that you believed that. You believed that. You keep believing that. Even you didn't see anything coming true. You didn't see anything coming true. There was nothing coming true, no dream, no manifestation, no desire, nothing was coming your way, nothing was working out, no relationship, no dream job, no dream mom, no dream family, no dream you, no dream life. Nothing was coming to fruition. And now you are going to touch it. Everything you believed, you are going to touch it. In the physical realm, in the physical world, you are going to take it, to touch it. You are going to experience it. At the point that you forgot what you desired. You forgot completely. You did not even remember what you desire because you forgot about that. That's the way you are going to see it. You are going to experience. You are going to, saving money and for the holiday, and then your car, you have no car anymore, and you have to fix the car, you have to buy a new car, and you are wondering, am I supposed to go to holiday? I'm gonna use this money for the car. And that's the moment that everything shifts. You're like, what's the moment? I know that there are two sides of everything now. So I'm gonna jump on the other side and say it that for every money that I spend, they come back to me. That's why I have to fix my car, because I'm gonna receive back all the money that I spent. All the money that I spend, they are coming back to me, because now I have no doubt. Because you can say it. Because everything you desire, you're going to receive. All your dreams come true. Even you don't realize that, because you forgot about your dreams. You forgot about desire. You had a dream when you were a little child, 5 years old, to be barefoot, to walk barefoot in the forest. And now you woke up in the morning, you are taking your morning walk, and you take off your shoes, and you remember that was your dreams, to walk barefoot. And you are doing that, you experience that. Or you are going to to spend this money for this new car, and you are going to win the holiday. You are going to this holiday trip in a way that you dreamed about doing something. You are going to go to somewhere, and somewhere is gonna speak to you, talk to you at the grocery store, and you are going to meet the love of your life. You are going to like sit and stop, and you are going to buy a journal, and you're going to write something, and you remember that you always dreamed to be a writer. Or you write a song, and you remember that you always dreamed to be a songwriter. That you always dreamed, you always loved to run, and you are going to change your daily routine and start running every morning, every time you have time. And you are going to remember all these dreams that you forgot about, because you went through your life believing that, at the point that you didn't even need for the dreams to come true. You didn't need that anymore. And that's the way they are coming true. Like you just you living your life, and you remember everything, and all your dreams are coming true. Like just like that, without you doing anything, saying anything, just being yourself, just being aligned to the belief, because you never stopped believing. You never did. And your life was like full of darkness. Your life was unbelievably you didn't understand your life, you didn't understand people around you, you didn't understand why all these things were happening to you. And now everything is clear. Everything is clear. And that you can make everything possible. That everything that you thought was impossible, you made possible. And you're going to touch it. You're going to touch this new car, this new holiday trip. You're going to touch your dream life. Touch it, which means living it. Like even forgetting that it's a dream life. It's not anymore because you are living it. And it's like it's happening right now. Like there is no weeks to wait for, there is no years to wait for, there is nothing to wait for, no one to wait for. It's happening. It's happening for you. It's happening for you right now because you never stop believing. You never stop believing in yourself. You always knew deep down. You had no tools. No one told you that. No one told you that to keep believing. Nothing actually was a proof to you to keep believing. That's because you are such a believer. You never needed anything and anyone to believe. You had signs of synchronicities. You met strangers. You watched movies. You read books. You saw something on TV. You listened a song to a radio. They were all signs for you, messages for you. So they were all that was all guidance to you, for you to keep going. Because oh my God, universe loves you. You are love. Love loves you. You are never alone, and you are never alone in this. You are never alone. Even the moment you believed you were alone, you are never alone. And like it's incredible. You are going to live your life. Oh my. You are going to live your life. Oh. Confirmation? Yeah. You are going to live your life in such an incredible way. Like it's incredible for you. It's so incredible. And like you are going to, to see, oh, this thing happening for you, and you're like, what is this? What is going? What is happening? And it's like, it's nothing you never dreamed of, nothing you never imagined. That's your life. The only thing you could never dream, the only thing that you could never imagine, it's your own life. Because you are experiencing your own life in a way that's completely unexpected. That's a gift every second, every moment. And you could never imagine that, you could never dream that, because you knew that you were going to live it. You knew that, and that's what's happening. You don't need anything, you don't need to know anything. You don't need to know anything. It's the present moment. It's the gift that your life is, the gift that you are. And it's like, the phone that falls down, that's the same. You're like, okay. You are always telling yourself, that's okay. That's the best for me. That's the best that's happening for me. And you want to experience all of that. You experience your life. You don't know anything about what is going to happen, and you love it because it's your beautiful life. It's a surprise every moment. You don't know what is going to happen, because it's beautiful. It's going to be beautiful. You don't need to be worried anymore, because you are loved, because you love yourself, because love loves you, because there is never a single moment that you are alone. There is not a single moment that you are not loved. There is not a single moment that you are not loving yourself. That's the thing here. Everything is happening because you choose to love yourself. Even you didn't know how to love yourself. Even when you didn't know what actually love is. You didn't know anything at all. You didn't know anything at all. You did nothing. You don't know anything. You don't need to know anything. Not anymore. There's no need here. We removed all the need here. There's no need for you. No need to don't get worried, because there is gonna be a solution. Because you know that is like another side of everything. Like each time you lose something, or there is a worry about something, there is a fear about something, that is also the other side. What this fear is teaching me? What is the lesson for me here? What is that I can find that is for me? Because clearly there is something for me. Because I believe it. Because you believe it. You believe it. The moment you believe it, you never stop believing. So keep believing. Keep believing that everything that happens for you to see something. To see something. You know what they call the silver lining? There is silver lining in anything. Like I went through very bad things in my life, like dark things. I lost my brother, my little brother, and you know when they say, oh, there is always silver lining, it's hard to believe when you lose a brother or something very dark happens to you. It's hard to believe, but you know, even that moment, I kept believing, even I didn't know that I was a believer, that I was believing in something that moment. I didn't know what to do, I didn't know what to think, I didn't know what was going on. But in some shape or form, I keep believing. And that's what is happening to you. You never stop believing, and that's your strength, that's your power, that's your magic. You never stop believing in love. Because in some way, you never stop believing in love, you know? Love doesn't die, it doesn't work like that. So there's always a rebirth. That is not just that, it's a transformation. Just because there is always the other side, always, even that has the other side. And the moment you shift the point of view, you are like, okay, I'm gonna see the other side. Like a coin, everything is a coin, you are a coin. Everything has two sides. And these two sides, they are there for you to see the bigger picture. Like the coin I was talking about. Look at this. You have you have one side, and then you have the other side, and two sides of the coins make the coin, and the coin is the bigger picture. Doesn't exist just one, because one side cannot exist without the other side. So of course there is the other side. There is the other side. Of course there is also the other side. So every time something happens to you that you don't understand, that you don't like, that you don't expect, that it's not the way you hoped, you dreamed, you desired, there is always the other side. There is something else to see, you know. That is something that is aligned with you, with who you are. When you lose a friend, a partner, a job, a car, and house, because there is something that is aligned with you, that is going to be the best for you. There is going to be a new car, a new house, a new people in your life. They are aligned with who you are, and you are going to tell to yourself, oh, that was I'm grateful for everything I have, for everything I am, for each step of my life, of my journey, of every one of people that I met, and for all the past version of myself, because each one of them helped me, guided me to be here, to be exactly where I am now. All these people that I met, the cars that I had, the home where I lived, the job that I had, they brought me to living this incredible journey that is my life. And that is a meaning, and the meaning is just to be yourself. It's just to live, to experience, to breathe, to be yourself. There is no reason at all. There is the reason, like there is a meaning of that, and there is no meaning to that, because you don't need a reason to live. You don't need a reason to be precious, to be a gift, to be grateful. Like there is a reason, and there is also not a reason, you know. Always the two sides of everything. Everything is a coin. And why is that a coin? Because the two sides make the coin. So the two sides make the big picture, the one. So it's like, as I said, Everything happens for you to keep believing. Everything happened for you to keep believing. And everything happens for you to keep believing. To keep believing yourself, to keep believing in love, because you are love. So you believe in love, you believe in yourself. So look at my t-shirt. It's tarot cards t-shirt. You never stop believing. It's like there is not anymore just black and white. There's also like, as I say, the silver, the gold. Yeah, everything is gonna be gold. It's the union of the two sides. Remember, each time everything has two sides because the two sides have to be one. Everything got separated to come back together. Okay, and so you are come back together to yourself, together, the one. We are going to take an angel number, angel number, angel card. Look at this. So, windfall of abundance, exactly. An increase in abundance is arriving in many different forms, some of them unexpected. Be open to receiving and know that this is abundance come to you to support your life purpose, health, and charitable work. You can also read by yourself. So, with this beautiful message, can you say it? Wait. I love you. And as I said, I have a new car. Yes. You know, yes, that's it. New car. And so, yeah. Can you say it? I love you.